somebody find that other script.
What's up? You got some questions, bro? Right here. You here? You in church right now?
Yeah, we here every Sunday. We'll every Sunday we teach out here.
I usually see the other ones over here.
The dudes teach in the green. I mean in the purple.
The Christians. I usually see the Christians.
What time?
Maybe through here all the time, like nighttime when I get off and everything.
Oh yeah. We leave after when they start penalizing demonic activity, we don't stick around for that.
Okay,
You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? Why put be subject out to these demons that's in Vegas, you know what I mean? Right? Right. So what time you know?
So you know Khan.
Khan.
Yeah, you trying to say it so they're
K-A-N.
K-A-N.
Oh, it's Khan.
Khan.
Yeah. Really?
Just learn something good. You gonna keep going. Stay. Longer you stay, you gonna learn some more, bro. Yeah.
I say Khan, though, huh?
It's Khan.
Yeah.
Khan.
You say Khan.
Malachi 3 and 6.
Malachi 3 and 6.
Malachi 3 and 6.
Malachi 3:6. Oh, you talking about something else?
Yeah.
No E in the Hebrew alphabet.
Huh?
No E in the Hebrew alphabet.
Oh yeah. I changed that.
You got it?
No.
Oh, okay.
What was
Where you learn that at?
In Ali Bay.
Next page.
No E's in Ali Bay.
Get Proverbs 24 and 21.
Hey, one of y'all got y'all Hebrew alphabet?
I can give them.
I know it, but
Shoot it to them.
If you thought it was an E in there, you don't know it.
Ali Bay, Smokala A, Bob Zion, Headset, Cop Sophie, Ahmed Bam Sophie.
Proverbs 24 and 21. My son, fear thou the Lord, the King, and meddle not with them that are given to change.
And meddle not with them that are given to change, man. So a man that's constantly changing up his doctrine and he doesn't know really what to teach his congregation, don't meddle with that man. He's double-minded. He's unstable in all his ways, man. You know? He won't teach you that this is the name of the Lord, then he switch up and say we don't have the name. Now he's teaching you now this is the name. Stay away from a man like that, man. He doesn't have nothing to offer you, man. He can't teach you. It's a group by the name of IUIC. They're another Hebrew Israelite group. Yeah, they basically.
I'm a part of the African Hebrew Israelites in Jerusalem, out of Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't partake with the
What's it called?
IUIC and those
Mazapah?
brothers.
Yeah,
They like kind of radical. I mean, I'm not saying nothing bad about those brothers.
Yeah.
I'm not talking down on those brothers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not.
What's radical to you, bro? What's radical to you?
Well, what I mean as far as radical is just basically just outlandishly.
Like what? Talk to me.
Badgering certain people for, you know what I mean?
Okay, if somebody being disrespectful, how do you put that person in check?
If a person being disrespectful. Oh yeah, you gotta definitely check.
Well, the scriptures tell you to reprove and rebuke those that are opposing the scriptures. Basically, when we talk down at these other groups, it's because they're going off, and we're supposed to correct them.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not supposed to just allow them to just teach. We know it's a lie that they're teaching, but we okay with that, and just allow them to deceive the lost sheep of the house of Israel. We got to correct that.
Absolutely.
We ain't gonna be quiet about it.
I agree with that.
You know?
I agree with that. But I'm talking about as far as like I had came up on a video with them, right? They was badgering some woman and they was calling her a slut.
Was she that?
You're a slut.
Was she slut?
Huh?
Was she a slut?
Was she a slut?
Yeah.
Not in my eyes. I mean,
What's a slut to you?
a slut is a slutty woman.
So if them brothers is dealing with her and they see her, what makes you think they wrong? You can't see her.
What's that right there?
What's them now?
That's
See what I'm saying?
That's what you
So,
call it.
but this is
But she wasn't like that though. She wasn't.
Are you talking?
You talking about the Bay Area? You talking about the Bay Area?
I think he's talking about the elders. You talking about the GMS, right? Hey, them women that they was calling sluts, those women were happy with that. Those women were actually happy, and they spirit knew that those men were right. That's why they were when they was chanting "You're a slut, you're a slut." You talking about that video, right? When they was chanting that, those women were proud and they were dancing like they had no shame about that. These
They didn't walk away with shame faces.
Hey, look, man, this society is geared towards women in their comfort zone.
I'm gonna give you something.
they're allowed to be sluts
Have
here
you
in
ever heard
society.
this phrase? Probably if you black man, you've heard this phrase. Daddy, mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
Say it one more time.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Have you ever heard that phrase?
No, I haven't.
You ain't never heard no black woman say that ever around you? No black women say, mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
Daddy's maybe.
Well, that's a term of endearment black women use.
Yeah.
And they do that to throw at men that they want to crush that man's ego, thinking that he got power and control over his woman. But what they really saying is they hoes. Listen to what they just said. Mama's baby,
There was a man that was
daddy's maybe.
there. It might not be your baby. It might not be your baby.
It might not be yours.
That'd be yours, right?
It might be another.
So
one. You know it's another man
they
or
take
something.
pride in those slutful sayings and stuff, man. It ain't the apostles. They don't take the brothers rebuking them to get them to behave and act right.
Hey, the
They
scriptures-
was up there bucking against the
scriptures
word.
tell you that these women out here are a bunch of whores.
That's what I was just about to say.
They're whores. All these women, you can't point out a woman out here over the age of what 14 that
Yeah,
can
14,
tell you
14,
that
yeah.
she ain't been known to lay with a man. That's impossible. You know?
It's very rare to be.
You
know,
a working
realistic.
man. You a working man.
Hey, and all these women ain't never laid
Let me ask
down
you a
with
question.
one man. If you, according to the Bible, if you lay down with more than one man in your life, you're a harlot. A woman she only belongs to her husband
That
as long
first
as
man.
he's alive.
That first man.
The first man
The
that
first
popped
man
up.
that she laid with, she's supposed to
Now,
be with him for
how
life.
routine is that?
In
For
this
women,
society.
you know? In this
If
society.
them dealing that harsh, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, was hard to receive, the truth is gonna be even harder for you to receive.
Yeah.
Because that's low level shit right there.
I could throw one at you, and it's gonna rub you the wrong way. Rape is cool in the Bible.
Rape is cool in the Bible.
Yes.
If you knew the understanding of
The
it.
definition.
understood.
You got to understand the definition of the
Let
word
him-
rape.
let him
He wants you
absorb
trying to
it a
let you
little bit,
observe it before he give it to you.
You know?
Basically, the rape, what rape means today is not what the true meaning of rape
Right.
means.
Let me give you an example of today. Get over here, bitch. Give it a listen. Ah.
No, that ain't it.
That ain't even
Modern,
it.
today's rape is knock a bitch
Yeah,
over the
knock her
head,
out, yeah.
start hitting her and
Take it.
beating
Coochie.
her up, and then
not how
you
it
rip
goes.
you rip her clothes off
Yes,
and
all of
then
that.
you get it.
Right.
No.
That's what it's talking about today. Biblically, that's not what it is.
Yep.
That's assault. Really, if you really want to be real about it, that's assault.
Yeah.
But what it is in the Bible is, if I see a woman say, it's hard to pick one of these, but just say one that I see, hey, she's out by herself, she ain't got no man with her, she's out there wild, I can go grab her, take her, get her to come to the house with me and have sex with her. Right then. She can't, no, I don't want to. Too bad. I want you. You're coming with me to the house, I'm gonna lay with you, and I'm gonna take it from you. And then you're gonna be my wife, which is the most important part about that, to do it righteously. That's why it's righteous. Because once you have sex with a woman, that's now your wife. You can't just stick and then throw her out to the dogs and run off somewhere. You're supposed to go pay her father to take her as that dowry.
Here's the first one right here. Deuteronomy 22 and 28.
Yep.
If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, you know what that word means?
That means promise to a man.
Engaged.
Engaged. Betrothed.
And lay hold of her
And he lay hold, meaning he grab her up and take her by force
and lie with her,
and have sex with her.
and he be found.
And they find him.
They be found.
Okay, that's right there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't want to
yeah.
go right there.
Somebody
Yeah, I
pick
should
it
have
up.
picked it up in the
And then
box.
it's-
Yeah, I should have picked it up right here. Yeah.
And they be, what they say, and they be
2022
found.
Okay, I'm finna get to. I just gave you the
It
look
was
first
just a,
part. Yeah.
call it where it says.
28,
22 and
22, 28, 20, yeah, 22 and 29. I just wanted to find it real quick when I went to all the verbs and stuff.
Deuteronomy 22 and 29.
He gonna give it to you now though.
Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's fathers 50 shekels of silver.
That's how much you would have paid anyway, though. If you had a betrothed wife, if you went to another man's father, another woman's father, went to another man, like, hey, I want to buy your daughter, you're going to pay them 50 shekels for that daughter. Or you're going to pay for that daughter, whatever the worth was, to the father. You're going to pay for that daughter for her to be your wife. It was an arranged marriage, basically.
Yeah.
And
Go
she
ahead.
shall be his wife.
She shall be his wife. But the difference was
No say so.
no.
Women don't have no
Because
say.
Because look, and see,
Like
this is the part that they always had a problem with. You left your daughter out there to get raped or to get taken by another man. If you was a good father and you didn't want that to happen, you're not gonna have her out there where a man can run up and take her.
I'm gonna cut to the chase, bro.
Yeah.
Women didn't have say so in
Right.
arranged marriages. They had arranged marriages. They didn't
arranged
have
marriage.
say so on who they married.
Right.
Even today.
It was either her father arranged the marriage for her. He picked the man to be with her with his daughter,
'cause he
or
knows
if she was
her
out
and he
there
knows
and she
better.
wasn't married, and a man happened to just take that.
Yeah.
He didn't have to just get in her ear and make her like him. He
Right.
just took that. And once he
gotta be
took
there.
that,
Man, you got to pay for it.
he had to go to the father like, hey, I want I just took your daughter, so I want to give you the I want to pay the dowry on her tokens of virginity, because I took that. I want her to be my wife.
They still do
That's
this
what
in
happened.
India and Pakistan today. They still have arranged marriages in India, Pakistan, and other places in the Middle East. So it ain't like this is new. This has been going on for
And they
centuries.
got it from us. And they got it from us.
And to show you that, in that movie, The Color Purple,
Yep.
Ceely's dad, Danny Glover's character, he wanted the sister Nettie, but he was like, I got Ceely for you, but Nettie you can't flat out have.
Nope. 'Cause she
So,
gonna get me
so
paid.
it was up to the father.
Plus she was the older sister too.
She was the older sister.
That's the custom
He
of the
he was
Bible.
like, no, I want you to have her, and he compensated and paid to bring her to his household,
Yep.
so she became his servant at his
cooked
house.
and cleaned and
She
took
cooked
care of
clean.
her-
He
her
popped her and
sons.
all that.
Was that his
That-
wife though?
That was
Yep.
his wife.
That was his wife.
That was his wife. So,
And he brought other women in the house.
yep.
Like there's a lot of different stuff that going that's righteous in
He
the
had
Bible.
multiple wives, or how was that?
Suge Avery was like a harlot though, but Suge Avery came to the house and she was dealing with him.
I'm about to check that out again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Long
it's
time.
biblical, little slightly written biblical stuff that we used to know, that the customs just got washed away through time.
Crazy,
You know, but when you go into the scriptures, you see the truth of how this is supposed to go down. You realize it's real, that it is the
Let
truth.
me ask you brothers a question. How long y'all been out here? Like today? Like
3
Been
o'clock.
out here since like 3.
3 or 4? Okay. Like how many people done stopped over there to hear some of y'all speak?
Whatever the Lord bring, bro.
I mean, how many people?
It could be a whole, it'd be 40 out here at the
I
time.
mean, I'm talking about like thus far, so far today.
Today,
Oh,
we had
Trickles.
we had a demon come up today.
Okay.
We dealt with a demon. So
Okay.
pretty much, but other than
Just
that, yeah, people, you know, they hear us,
Yeah.
but
Some
it doesn't
stop,
it
some
doesn't
ask questions.
yeah. It doesn't how could I put it?
Resonate.
It doesn't resonate.
Then click into
What,
it.
Flows out that broken
what
bottle.
was that person doing? That individual.
The demon.
The demon that came up, he pretty much was trying to ask us to prove if the Lord existed. And he was basically trying to say that there's half truth, there's half truth, half lies in this book of the scriptures.
That's a scoffer.
And then he had demonic tattoos on him, so we was able to read that he was a demon.
Yeah, and we read him in the
Nope.
first 2 minutes.
I got tattoos that I need to get up off you too, man. To be honest, man. I made some.
We all done made mistakes, man. Just get them up off you. Don't do it no
We
more.
all have.
Everybody have, man.
Basically, just
Is that Leviticus?
Yep.
Tattoos?
Yep.
you just once you get knowledge of it, then you stop.
Cut it off, yeah. And then you're blameless for those mistakes you made. Once you
long
show
as you-
yourself as a sincere man, trying to do the right thing from that point on, that you're not ignorant about it no more. You know, so it's not to like I got tests from before, you know, from before I came into this. It's now if I go now knowing that scripture in Leviticus, if I go out and be getting them
And
to
get a
just-
tattoo, you're gonna mess
That's
up
gonna
your
be
hepatitis.
that's gonna be held against you once because you know better. You know?
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's just about basically this is all faith based. To be real about it.
Do y'all believe in making the Exodus?
Exodus.
Yeah, we gonna make
yeah.
one.
Exactly.
But we gotta wait though. We gotta wait.
We waiting on the
Son.
Lord. The Lord is gonna be the one to deliver us out of here. That's gonna be the great Exodus.
If I may say, just like the first Exodus out of Egypt, this is Egypt again. Everybody know that. Just like that one, when there's all those biblical things that happened in Egypt, they gonna happen again. So we gotta wait for all of that, then the Lord to show up and wipe us up out of here. That's gonna be what it's like. We're gonna ride up out of here the next time. You know, we ain't gonna walk this next time. I ain't gonna go that
He
deep.
got the white man
Because
by his neck.
you got certain Israelite groups that's teaching that you're supposed to leave Babylon.
Right.
But they don't know that this is where
We
the
had us
actual
by our
Exodus
necks.
is going to be.
Yeah, that's by our necks.
Yep.
Salakia, brother. He had us by our necks. Look, that's what he do. This is Hispanics right here. He had us by our necks. Look,
You said that was
white man did
by
that
the
to us.
Hispanics? You
These
said
are
Hispanics?
Hispanics right here, Mexicans.
Okay.
Slaves that got hung also. It's all 12. It's not just the Negroes, West Indians, the Haitians, all the way down. The Mexicans, the Cubans, the Puerto Ricans, the Seminole and Native American Indians.
Yeah.
You know, North, Central, South America. All the way
Where
up
do
to
y'all
down.
have your absorption classes at and stuff?
Right here.
Right here, just right here. Okay.
Whenever you can,
On
yeah,
Sundays
yeah.
out here on Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Sunday. Like you say, you
Y'all
get
keep
on
the Sabbath
later,
and
no?
stuff? Y'all keep the Sabbath?
You know when the Sabbath is?
Yeah.
Show.
When?
Yesterday,
No.
Saturday, right?
Because there was, you gotta understand something. There was no Saturday when this calendar was created. Matter of fact, get Genesis 1:14, I think.
So
I'm gonna say this though before we even go into it and edify you about how to really keep the Sabbath.
Right.
The Lord told us, and what was it, Galatians, where He said, "Judge no man
Yeah, right.
as respected to a high holy day or a new moon or the Sabbath."
Right.
Basically, like we ain't gonna judge you how you keep the Sabbath as long as
Right.
you're keeping it.
Right.
But there is a proper way, the correct way of keeping the Sabbath.
Right.
Now the world keeps they know the Sabbath as keeping it from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, because Saturday is a so-called seventh day of the week according to the calendar that we go by today. But when we go according to how the Lord set it up, when our forefathers were in the kingdom, pretty much we didn't go by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because we had the new moon to govern our months. So we kept the days according to how the month was set up. And every month is consisted of 29.5 days. Every month is 29.5 days.
And that's according to the moon cycle. Now, the point I was going into this about was to show you that we do understand how to do it. We do keep the Sabbath, and we understand how to. We can teach how to keep the Sabbath properly. But you, like you said, we don't judge people by what you may have to work yesterday or whatever. Yesterday or when the Sabbath really is. Right now, it's on Monday night to Tuesday night, according to the moon. You know, so we don't go by that. I mean, we go by keeping it the best we can on that, but your job don't. You may have to work Tuesday nights or Monday. Monday nights. You know, so we don't judge you by that, or Tuesday morning or whatever. We don't judge you by that, but just so you know
I usually
the
try to
difference.
keep the Saturdays off though.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's the best you can do. That's not a problem at all. It's just so we let you know that we do know how to do it. That we do have that information.
Judges 5 and 11.
Oh, yeah.
Judges 5 and 11.
Yeah, exactly.
No, 'cause we supposed to try to keep the law, but we gonna fall short because of the society we live in today. We ain't gonna keep every law perfect here in the land of our captivity. So that's why the Lord said this in Judges 5 and 11.
Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the places of the drawing of water,
Places of drawing water is the place of your captivity. Go ahead.
there shall be a rehearse of righteousness. Rehearse?
No, there shall they rehearse the
Yeah,
righteous.
my bad. There they shall rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
What are the righteous acts of the Lord? It's talking about the laws. You know, we're rehearsing it right
Read
now.
ahead of myself.
You know, we're trying to keep the law to the best of our ability. We try to be perfect in this, you know, but we're going to fall short because, you know, the obstacles that we dealt every day,
It's Monday night.
and then being in this flesh.
Sunday.
You know? That's what it is, man.
Yeah, so like the brother's saying right now, we like we just read in Judges 5 and 11, we just do the best we can, the best of our ability. Because when we're rehearsing, we're not going to be able to get it perfect because we don't control our own destiny or our own daily lives. We got to work, we got other things where the society's set up. Now in the kingdom, we're going to have it set up according to the Sabbath. Like, ain't going to be no work on the Sabbath, even for our slaves we have them to keep. They're going to have that day off too. But that next night,
You know about that, right?
sir.
The children of Israel, we're going to have slaves in the kingdom of heaven. You know about that?
Somebody
You
got
know
to
about
build
that?
it.
You a slave now, so it's best.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have to be a
pretty much.
Well, you like to have slaves, do what you do, and you get to kick back and just reap the land.
Absolutely. These right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, yeah, that's some captivity. Absolutely.
And it's still going. You know, that's the thing about
All
it.
the
It's still-
relativity, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we gotta do this full thing. We gotta pay them all the way back.
Yeah.
You know?
So, as far as like 511, Judge 511 is talking about.
Yeah.
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 Rehearse the righteous act.
We're rehearsing the righteous acts, meaning
Yeah.
we're practicing the law.
By wearing these garments,
We wear
everything. This is
garments.
part of the righteous
You
act.
can keep a beard, wear a beard on your face, don't eat swine.
Y'all got the tassels.
Yeah, the
light
fringes.
blue-
Yeah.
The
Yep.
light blue tassels.
Yep.
You see it right here?
And the ribbon, the border of blue.
Border blue. It don't have to be.
You know, the blue, the
Yeah.
blue tassels, the light
Yeah.
blue tassels.
They don't have to be light blue. This is what's supposed to be blue, bro.
Okay, I mean,
It's ribbon.
Okay,
Just the ribbon. This can
'cause
be any color.
Yeah, I seen some in the Bible. You know,
I think I know the numbers. Good.
It might have been numbers, but
Oh,
it
yeah,
was talking
numbers.
about
Yeah.
But the ribbon of
the
blue.
fringe on the garment, the blue fringe. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Charleston, yeah.
But then we also go into the Hebrew and the Greek too to get the deeper meanings of these words that are written in there because they were translated to the best they understood them. So we go back to see what the original meaning, and some were changed so it can alter the meaning a little bit too. But we know the King James version, 1611 King James version, will be the closest to the original text that was translated to the English from the Hebrew and Greek. I thought you had another question about that. Now, you know, so we be on the job, you know, trying to do the best we can.
You got any more questions?
You know,
Stewards.
really, man. You know, I mean, it's just.
So what is
good.
like? Let me
Yeah,
ask
right
you.
here, man, holding it down, man, for the kingdom.
Right.